because we are under attack with so many different things right now. Our transhumanism research team, by the way, we're just now getting the electron microscope up and running. And we are finally confirming the nanotech inside people's blood and tissues. And we're seeing, we have an electron microscope, which there's only like 30 of these in the world. And we're the only independent research team that has one. All the other ones are in universities. And this specific electron microscope that we have also has what's called it's an SEM, scanning electron microscope, but it also has the ability to scan and identify and tell you what the compounds that you're looking under the microscope are made of. And we were shocked over the last couple of days. This is the first time I'm giving this information out. We were shocked the last couple of days to see that one of the biggest components of the nanotechnology that we've been looking at, that's coming up under the electron microscope and it's scanning it, is strontium. Now, what have they been spraying in the air in the chemtrails for years that we've known about? Strontium, bariums. And we're also seeing cesium and cesium-137, which coincides with the Department of Energy's documentation that I received a couple weeks ago from Todd Callender, clarifying that the Department of Energy is the main culprit of creating over 470,000 bioweapons, everything from Lyme disease to herpes to, every single kind of disease we've suffered from, and selling it on the black market. They actually had this buried on their website. And guess what they used to create these 470,000 bioweapons? They use brewer's yeast, which I've been talking about since last year at the Healing for the Ages conference, asking what is the root cause? What is producing all of these bioweapons inside the body?
Yeah, another thing that's crazy about that, my uncle worked for the government, and him and his buddy were talking to me when I was 6 years old saying, Johnny, we actually have the power to kill you through your television. And the way it works is, if you got a pacemaker, it works easier. We could short circuit it and send a signal straight to you and end you, especially if you're talking too much. But now for the other aspect, there's nanoparticle technology in some of your bodies, including heavy metals. We have the gamma waves in 5G towers able to be used as a weapon that attacks your nervous system, but the heavy metals that reside in the body to make you feel like you're burning, but also damage your inside slightly. That's a form of controlled crowd control that we have been aware of, that we utilized before and had to do. Normally we use sound, now we use frequency. But as far as a television thing, we can send a signal, an electrical signal, through any one of these devices, a phone, television, it doesn't matter, and we can actually trigger to have you killed. And the way it works is, it would just look like a heart attack, it would just look like a health condition, when it's really the nanobots that we have in everyone's bodies that went through the vaccines and went through the cloud seeding. So yeah, we managed to get y'all seeded, which is why we call it cloud seeding. We're really trying to seed you. And now we were able to keep track of a good number of people. And it's not about keeping track, it's about keeping control. We have a way that if someone's a threat, if a group's a threat, we can erase them without the need of media or without the need of suspicion. And the one way is electronics, because we bombarded your body with so many invisible weapons now that it doesn't look like an accident. It just looks natural now. They've gotten so good that now any death would be natural, and it wouldn't even be suicide related. They could now blame it on a medical disposition, all because of cloud seeding, electrical frequency impulses, and nanotechnology.